Hi guys, welcome to Psychic Astro. I'm so excited to be doing these videos moving forward. So these videos are going to be astrology based on channeled messages that I get from spirit. So please watch the videos based on your sun, moon, or rising sign, whatever resonates the best for you. Me personally, it's always been my rising sign. It's never been my sun, moon. I just wanted to tell you guys that. Maybe that'll help somebody out there. I've also noticed that for me, my rising sign and my natal chart, as well as my rising sign and my progress chart, also resonates with me. Sometimes more so my progress chart than my natal chart. So yeah, I hope that helps anybody out there. Maybe it's worth trying out. So basically what I'm going to be doing in these videos is I'm going to be channeling the transits of the month. I'm going to be going over the themes you guys can expect. I hope, you guys like these videos. I'm starting off, kind of this way with the paper and the pen because I'm new to this and I just need to figure out what works best for me through trial and error. I'm sure eventually I'm not going to be sticking to paper and pen, but this is what I feel comfortable with for right now. I also just want to put a disclaimer out there. As a psychic, as much as I love channeling messages from spirit, as much as I love channeling the cosmos, and although I trust my messages, I don't know, maybe it's my Virgo placement, maybe it's my Capricorn stellium. I want to tell you guys strongly that I believe you guys shouldn't just stick with psychic channeled messages only. You guys should definitely, watch or at least look into professional astrologers' predictions as well for monthly readings. At least that's just how I feel, and I do want to put that out there. To just be practical about these things and, not just strictly rely on psychic messages, okay? All right, with that being said, let's get to it. Hi guys, this video is going to be for my sun, moon, rising Capricorns. This is the energy you guys are looking at, what you guys can expect to be feeling in the month of February, like walking into the month of February. I know I'm a little late to the game. However, the positive side to this is you guys should know within the first few minutes if this reading resonates or not, okay? So with that being said, let's get to the first week with the transits first and then my channeled messages. So February 2nd, Mercury in Capricorn in your guys' first house will be sextiling Neptune in Pisces in your third house. So to me, this means that you guys should have been I would say communicating or understanding, I feel like your local community or learning about something of interest on a maybe spiritual level, being deeply, I would say, feeling at least that you guys are deeply understanding something that you guys are learning about. It could be about spiritual, religious topics. You guys could be talking about these things at this time, or you guys could just feel that you intuitively understand your local community, your neighbors, cousins, siblings, things of that nature. To me, I don't look at this as like rose-colored glasses, not being able to see something clearly. Like to some degree, yes, but I think that when Mercury and Neptune are talking to each other in a positive way, this is being able to communicate and articulate your maybe something that is normally hard to put into words, and being able to do that. Because anytime Capricorn and Pisces energy are talking to each other in a positive way, this is like being able to manifest something that is normally hard to do. Being able to put something in the physical plane in some type of way, or understand something that is abstract and being able to actually understand it in your mind that is normally just not understandable. You guys are able to create this understanding during this time, or put it into words, or understand, you know, higher thoughts. Okay. Let's see. February 4th, Mercury enters Aquarius. So Mercury is leaving your first house and it's entering your second house in Aquarius. So wait, really quick, also things, getting back to that Mercury sextiling Neptune, this is also telling me you guys could be creating some type of plan at this time in regards to maybe like going after something that you believe to be inspiring, or your dreams, something that is like daydream-like. And you guys want to manifest this and make it a reality. During that time, you guys may have been able to create some type of realistic plan, something that's practical, something that's stable, something with structure. So yeah, also just to throw that out there. Okay, so Mercury enters Aquarius in your second house. So your thoughts, communication pattern will be on different things, things that just are not how you guys normally think, okay? So because Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, this is something that is talking about possibly either futuristic, or something that makes you guys stand out, something to do with technology, something to do with just thinking outside the box, okay? Because again, Mercury is your thoughts and it's how you guys communicate. So I do believe that you guys are considering or just thinking differently when it comes to the things you guys value, possibly thinking about how you guys make your money, and are you guys making your money in the way that you value. Yeah, you guys could also be thinking about traveling, possibly, if this is something you guys, you know, like doing. That's definitely possible. February 5th, Mercury in Aquarius will be conjunct Pluto in Aquarius in your second house. So, like I said before, your thoughts will be changing. But when it's talking to Pluto, something will be deeply transformative during this time. You guys may be seeing something negative about your current situation. You guys will be reevaluating the things you guys value, or like I said before, how you guys make your money. You guys may be communicating these things out loud, possibly. But regardless, this is definitely something in regards to deep psychological thoughts, in regards to changing it up with what you normally value. Since Pluto's in the second house, and this can talk about money, regarding the second house being your wallet, and Pluto definitely connects to money, because to me, Pluto is an extremely powerful, magnetic type of energy when it's used properly. There are a lot of positive things to Pluto energy, because there is an understanding there's an understanding of how other people operate the way that they do, because it's almost like I feel like a therapist in a sense, because it's all about psychology. And this is why this can be looked at as negative sometimes with Pluto, manipulation, obsessive thoughts, because you're connecting with people with the mind. Things that you can't actually physically see, but you are just intuitively picking up on top of the fact that you can understand people's motives and why they do the things they do. So the fact that it's connecting to Mercury, this is detective energy, okay? So definitely deeply psychoanalyzing how you guys make your money and what it is you guys value. I would say there is a possibility for a lot of you that this does connect to not just money, how you make it, and your wallet, but the things you guys value, connecting to fifth house things. You guys may want to make money off of creative endeavors, or you guys may be thinking about having fun or valuing romance, something of that nature, I would say. Because Uranus is the ruler of Aquarius, and it's in your guys' fifth house in Taurus, okay? The ruler of Taurus is Venus, and Venus is in your first house. So this is talking about you guys, your body, the self. And let's see, Mercury rules Virgo, and this is in your ninth house, and it rules Gemini, your sixth house. So I would say that this is talking about definitely, like I said before, work. Yeah, for some of you, it's definitely talking about traveling, for sure, that ninth house energy. But also, it's talking about what you guys value in that works for you guys in your life, like wanting to do better. Sixth house energy talks about, yeah, putting in the work in regards to everyday like things, your work regimen, your daily regimen, like literally from the second your alarm clock goes off until you're done with your whole day and you go back to bed again, right? All of that stuff that goes on through the day consists of doing work, which is why the sixth house doesn't really get like the best, you know, rap. So this is what you guys are definitely thinking about. It could be your health as well, like what will actually make you guys mentally feel better every day. And you guys may be realizing something that maybe every day lacks something you guys actually value. You guys may want to make your everyday routine more fun, more enjoyable. It's life. You live it once. Something like that. You guys may want to change work, you know, your job situation, because sixth house is actual work. And you guys have it in Gemini, so you guys probably, I think for some of you, I think that's ironic, actually. It's funny, because I feel like you guys, for my actual Capricorns, like, or people with strong Capricorn placements, that Gemini energy in the sixth house, that's funny to me. Because I would think sticking to a routine may be actually difficult for you guys, because I feel like with Gemini energy, this energy likes to switch it up. And even if it doesn't like to switch it up, it's going to switch it up because it's always multitasking. It's always, it's doing something, multiple things at once. Interesting. Okay, moving on. So let's see. Pallas Athena enters Sagittarius on February 6th. So Pallas Athena is leaving your 11th house in Scorpio and is entering your 12th house in Sagittarius. And your, I just said that. So yeah, I think for some of you guys, this is definitely talking about traveling. Pallas Athena talks about a strategy. So whatever it is you guys are trying to accomplish in the month of February, if you look at Pallas Athena, this is the energy that will help you get you there. This will take you there. Pallas Athena in Greek mythology is the sister of Mars. So whatever is on your mind this month, whatever the focus is, which is second house things in Aquarius, Pallas Athena, if you guys look to this energy this month, this will help you guys with this. So one way of looking at this is being very Sagittarius-like. What are Sagittarius like? This is immutable energy. To me, this is chill energy, laid back energy for the most part. This is an energy that wants to explore, wants to learn. It's open-minded. And it's not to say that Capricorns aren't open-minded, because Capricorns are cardinal after all. They're the ones you want on your team in order to get something done, to not just initiate, but literally get something done. Like, you want a Capricorn there. However, the energy that may help you guys out this month is expanding your mind and your thoughts a little bit differently than you're used to, right? Because Mercury is in Aquarius. So instead of being, you know, stuck on an idea or a thought that you guys believe will work, I almost feel like Spirit is saying, like, no, not this month. Like, try something different, and you'll have a better chance. So the next day, February 7th, Ceres enters Capricorn in your first house. Okay, so the asteroid that talks about healing and nurturing is going to be in your guys' first house. So for the month of February, if you guys feel down, blue, whatever, what are, like, how can you guys go about healing? Like, how will this help you? Like, the energy that will help best are things that you guys love, practical things, things of stability, things that include structure, but within the house of you. So first house things. So again, I was saying this connects to the sixth house, your everyday regimen. You guys may want to start going to the gym because this also talks about how you guys take care of your body. And this can be very healing for you guys if you guys have a schedule and stick to it. Because first house things talks about the body. It's Aries energy, and the ruler of Aries is Mars. And you guys actually have this right now. So this is something that you can actually really do if you're not doing it already. Okay, so what did I channel for you guys? Capricorn, first week, you guys are knowing, you guys will have a knowing that people want in on your energy. Okay, so the way I'm seeing this is like the moon card in tarot. There is something with that Cancer energy. Oh, okay. Because I was seeing the crab. Or actually, it's not a crab, right? I'm thinking of a specific tarot deck that I use often. And on that tarot deck, there is a crab. It's not the scorpion. That's interesting. Anyway, so yeah, there's something about you guys being intuitive and having a knowing that people want in on your guys' energy. But I feel like it's too much for you guys, and you feel like you can't breathe, because I see this crab and it pinches your nose, like, in a negative way. So I'm going to say this is because the Venus and Mars energy in your first house, you guys may have been, definitely in January, you guys were probably feeling that energy of, I would say, magnetism, like, besides probably being driven to accomplish and just like focusing on the self or things of that nature. I would say people were probably more so drawn to you guys when Mars and Venus were in your house, or Venus, something of that nature. But regardless, there's something here about being in touch with your intuition and knowing people want in on your energy. So I want to go back to the transits first week. So Mercury, your mind, your thoughts, is sextiling Neptune in Pisces. Okay. So this is talking to your third house. Saturn is your guys' ruler. So this could have to do with this transit. You guys being in touch with that Neptune energy, your intuition, like I said before, I think when Mercury and Neptune are talking in a positive way, I don't think this is necessarily rose-colored glasses. This could be seeing the potential in somebody, and the potential is real. Like, you guys are on point with this. However, the rose-colored glasses could be like, when is the time going to happen where this person taps into their potential? That's where it could be misleading with anything talking to Neptune in a positive way. But with things talking to Neptune in a positive way, that's just how I'm seeing this specific transit, at least. So anyway, Mercury entering Aquarius. So since Aquarius energy is freedom oriented, you guys probably truly value your independence. So whatever this is that you guys are picking up on from other people, because it's connected to that 8th house, and Leo is in the 8th house, and the ruler of Leo is the sun, and it's in your 2nd house, maybe this is somehow connecting with, and Pluto rules the 8th house traditionally, and you guys have this in 11th house, and 11th house connects to the 5th house. 5th house is the original ruler of Leo. You guys could be just in touch. Your spidey senses could be in touch with the fact that people may want to, you know, I don't know, sleep with you guys. You guys may be sexually attractive. People, because there's a lot going on in your 1st house, I'm going to say, well, not necessarily a lot, but probably people want, or at least in January, we're trying to connect with you on a deeper level, on a more personal level, and maybe this month it may be more intimacy, possibly. So yeah. And yeah, I think for some of you, you guys may be into that. It may be too much in regards to actual romance, but maybe you guys are into, you know, having like a fling or something like that, because this 12th house energy can talk about secrets, okay? And the ruler of Sagittarius is Jupiter, and it's in your guys' 5th house right now. And although the 5th house doesn't necessarily mean there isn't the potential to have a long-term relationship, it usually, more times than not, is talking about short-term romance, things that just don't end up lasting, ultimately. Okay, so the 2nd week of February, what do we have going on for you guys? Okay, Vesta goes direct into Gemini in your 6th house in 21 degrees, okay? So, again, 6th house things. So Vesta is that flame that just can't die. It just doesn't go out. It's that passion that is inside. So you guys will be having this in Gemini, Mercury-like things with 6th house topics. So your passion this month will definitely be focused on, because Mercury's the ruler of Gemini, adding in, let me reword that, changing up your daily regimen in a way that works better for you, I want to say. And somehow I feel like you guys wanted to be, I feel like you guys wanted to possibly be more, you definitely want to change up. You want it to be different, but do you guys want it to be more fun somehow? I feel like the 5th house is connected to this. Regardless, it's in 21 degrees, which talks about 9th house energy, and you guys have this in Virgo. So you guys are learning about 6th house this month. You guys are passionately interested in, it could be probably your body, because Mars is in Capricorn in the 1st house. So you guys may be reading up on exercise machines, you know, the newest trend, something that will, you know, help you guys maybe even be not just your body, but also your mind on a spiritual level, because it's the 9th house, and The mind is definitely connected here. And then Gemini as well. Maybe it's something where you guys can still do multiple things at once, things of that nature. Something that's just more exciting, I feel like you guys want to add in here. All right, so the same day, February 8th, Sun in Aquarius in your second house will be squaring Uranus in your fifth house. So to me, this is talking about, for those of you where you guys are hooking up with someone or something's beginning or intimacy, there is a hold up, a block, definitely some type of karmic lesson. Something isn't clear. There's some type of disruption, I feel like, when it comes to seeing something clearly with fifth house matters, and how it connects to, do you value this? Is this something you're interested in? So let's just say it's a workout regimen, or, you know, a new job that you're interested in and you believe it will, it's I don't know, a job in the entertainment field. I don't know, I'm throwing a random example. Maybe it's like you realize something negative about this thing and like you're like reconsidering now. But with a square, it's a karmic lesson, it's a hold up, it's a block. More time is required to clearly understand something, because with the Sun and Uranus talking to each other, these are two loud energies. The Sun rules Leo. Leo natally traditionally belongs to that fifth house. It's a loud energy. But Uranus is loud too. Uranus rules Aquarius. This can be a tower moment, something sudden, something shakes up your world, you know, or it could be something sudden that is actually a happy surprise, right? It could be really nice. In that fifth house, maybe for some of you, this is talking about the idea of children. It could definitely be something there. But I think with the square, we're looking at this as more of a tower moment, or just like I said, it's like the sun is trying to shine through with these two energies, with second house and fifth house matters, and it's not able to come through. So it's almost like just, I feel like being in the dark in a sense. So yeah. So then February 9th, there's a new moon in Aquarius in your second house. So you guys may be manifesting something. Something in your mindset is shifting, changing. It's in 20 degrees nonetheless, which talks about 8th house matters. So you guys have this in Leo. The ruler of Leo is the sun, and you guys have this in the same house as that new moon. So I think you guys are seeing something very clearly this month about second house energy. And there is some type of change on a more psychological level. It may not be physical. It's more so a mindset, I believe, is changing. And it does have to do with fifth house things. I think because Saturn is the ruler of Aquarius too, which I know is your guys' ruler, this definitely has to do about third house energy as well. So I think for those of you that are learning about a new regimen, you know, this is a house of learning, communication, and Saturn is structure, stability. So I think you guys are, because it's in Pisces, this could be, again, kind of like that daydream energy and trying to make it a reality. And then for those of you who are talking to somebody, this could be somebody you know, like from your local community, something of this nature, I feel like. All right. Mercury in Aquarius is squaring Jupiter in Taurus. So February 10th, the day after the new moon, Mercury in Aquarius in your second house is squaring Jupiter in your fifth house in Taurus. So to me, this is saying, again, another karmic lesson, another holdup, a block, whatever it is that you're manifesting, you're thinking about. I think you guys may want to move on this, like expand upon this, or let's say learn some more. But something happens where it's like you are not able to either understand something clearly or literally make a move. Or this could be traveling. It could be traveling with Mercury and Jupiter involved. So therefore, I would say a hold up, a block, traffic, something like that. Something happens and it's like you can't travel to this place, which again, it talks about that square energy. It's an energy that is not coming out the way it was supposed to. It's unclear. That's what creates the discomfort of a square. February 12th, Mars enters Aquarius. So Mars is leaving your guys' first house in Capricorn, and it's entering your second house in Aquarius. So you guys will be driven, you guys will be competitive, you guys will have that willpower to work and achieve and go after whatever it is you guys are trying to make a thing. And whatever this thing is, it's either a shakeup with how you make money, or it's a shakeup with the things you guys value. Regardless, those topics that this could be about connects back to fifth house matters, because the ruler of Aquarius is Uranus and it's in your fifth house. You guys could be thinking you value children. Like I said before, for some of you, that must be a thing. Maybe you guys are thinking, like, is this realistic? Can you guys actually do this every day? Can you fit in a child, you know, in your schedule? Let's see. February 13th, Mars in Aquarius in your second house is conjunct Pluto in Aquarius in your second house. Okay, so there's positives and negatives to this energy. The positive would be having the determination, the willpower, the confidence to actually conquer whatever it is you're going after. Like, this can do it. This is also a very sexual, magnetic energy. It's also just that energy where you walk into a room, people are going to notice you. You can definitely have everyone's attention. You can convince anybody of anything as long as you go about it in the right way and you're not trying to manipulate people. That would be the negative side to this energy, this aspect. Okay, is manipulation, is determined to get whatever it is you want, and you will not stop at all costs. You are willing to win no matter what. So therefore that can create a lot of fights. It can be very volatile. It's just, you know, and there's a lot of karma for that, especially because Pluto's involved. 8th house energy can be extremely karmic, and Pluto traditionally rules that 8th house. So that's definitely taking on something here. And usually Pluto is connected with money. So for those of you that are trying to achieve something when it comes to work and money, or changing it up, I would say that whatever you do, well, we already passed this day, so I don't know how this was either like power trips, fighting with people on topics when it comes to things that go against your morals, you know. Maybe this is what it looks like, because I feel like when we talk about like monthly forecasts, some of these transits sound so dramatic, like this could happen, but it's like it really could have just played out that somebody verbally said something that went against something you believe in, and it could have been at work, at the workplace. It could have been in regards to another person you're hooking up with, and it's like, instead of just ignoring it or just saying, you know, something short and ending it, it's like you would, with this energy, you would keep it going. You would keep it going. This energy in a negative way is like, no, I'm getting the last word. I'm getting the last word, motherfucker. All right, so anyway, same day, Venus in Capricorn in your first house is sextiling Neptune in Pisces in your third house, okay? So for this, again, these two energies are talking nicely to each other. I don't look at this fully as rose-colored glasses. This is a very creative energy. It is a very divine, spiritual energy. It's being able to tap into source, even if you're consciously aware of it or not. This is like, I almost want to say like forgiveness of people, like being able to forgive people because you understand life is short and we're not here for very long. And, you know, like that right there is 1000%. I don't care what anybody says, that would be a Venus-Neptune energy. Because technically, here's the rose-colored glasses. Whoever these people are, it's like, okay, it's smart as long as you keep those people from a distance away from you. The rose-colored glasses is accepting those people back and like allowing them to do it again, all because of forgiveness. You see the difference? I hope that makes sense. But anyway, regardless, Venus and Neptune are sextiling. So you guys are either understanding your local community or understanding, really appreciating, being in tune with the things you guys are learning about. Could be appreciating, like, I don't know, artwork, things that are just beautiful and daydream-like, I feel like. But whatever it is, you guys feel like it's of value because Venus is in Capricorn. When Venus is in Capricorn, this energy only invests in things that they see as worthy, things that include longevity, right? Things of value. So even though it's talking to this daydreamer energy, this energy that talks about intuition and all that, it's seeing something practical and realistic within it that could actually manifest into something tangible. Okay. All right. So what did I channel for you guys for the second week of February? You guys look tired. Okay. You're doing some type of work, research. I just see tired ass eyes and reading a book. I feel like you guys are tired because you guys are working towards giving people something, because I see people talking and then you give them something to shut up about. Ooh, okay, hold on. Let's go back to the transits. This is juicy. What's going on? Or what happened? Let's see. Vesta goes direct in Gemini. Okay, that's that flame, whatever. February 8th, Sun in Aquarius is squaring Uranus. Okay, so it definitely has to do with this. So there's a square between your second house and fifth house. This could have been something creative for some of you, and not being able to see it clearly, see it through that day. Hold on. Sun in Aquarius squaring Earth. Trying to express yourself and it just not coming out clearly as well. And then there's a new moon. This could have been enticing you guys more so. Mercury in Aquarius squaring Jupiter. Then you guys go back for some more, trying to I guess that could be it too. So even though when there's a square, this is when, to me, the energy didn't really leave the square. I would describe it like this, because whatever the energy was that you guys intended to put out there, or that you wanted to or hoped for, it's like trapped in a room. And even though that's not technically true, because with a square, an energy is still getting out, but it wasn't the correct energy. It wasn't the proper energy. It wasn't the energy you had hoped for. And it's because the energy you had hoped for is trapped in that room, because it doesn't know how to come out clearly, properly. That's what creates like this tension, I feel like. So when Jupiter is involved, whatever it touches, it expands upon. So even though it's a square and the energy's trapped, it's like, because there's the tension and frustration that something cannot come out clearly, you can just go really big on that. It's like when Venus and Jupiter link up, you may overdo it when it comes to love. You may overdo it when it comes to money, things of that nature, even though there's a square. When there's a square, that's telling you like, ooh, you really don't have either the funds to do this, or you really don't have like, I don't want to say this, or it's just that you're going to go through relationship after relationship to learn until eventually, you know, you figure out what it is that works best for you. So you can then get that, you know, relationship, something like that, that you're looking for. Because the square is Saturn. Saturn is time. It's a life lesson for you to truly understand and value. So therefore, I think there may be frustration communicating something. So you may, you may be too much with your words. You may overdo it, is possible as well when Jupiter is involved, is what I'm trying to say. And then this Mars conjunct Pluto energy, I just feel like this is everything I'm picking up on, that you guys, I feel like are trying to prove something. Let's see, you guys look tired. So first of all, hold on. You guys look tired. So you guys may be doing a lot of research is what I'm picking up on. Aquarius energy, I feel like we can look at this as the scientist as well. So I feel like with Aquariuses, it's either like the scientist, the person that needs the proof, the evidence, or you have like that rebellious type of Aquarius that's like, they don't need this because they believe this, you know, and they know it to be true, blah, blah, blah. I feel like it's either one for the most part. So you guys may be in that like scientific mindset in a sense with whatever it is you're trying to accomplish, and you guys may be overdoing it. This is with the Sun square Uranus, the Mercury square Jupiter. You're doing some type of work, research. I just see tired eyes, reading a book. I feel like you guys are tired because you are working towards giving people something, because I see people talking and then it's like you give them something to shut up about. I think by the end of the second week with that Venus sextiling Neptune, you guys probably got something you wanted, or at least it felt that way. Okay, third week. Venus enters Aquarius February 16th. It leaves your first house. It enters your second house. Nice. So what does this look like to me? Again, ruler of Aquarius is Uranus. It's also Saturn. I think the things you guys value, you guys may be increasing your wallet at this time, making more money, making money differently. You guys may be valuing different types of beauty, either in people or artwork. The things you guys usually the things you guys usually are attracted to may be changing during this time. And when I tell you, like, if it's not people, it could literally be things such as makeup, changing up the brand. It could be getting a haircut. It could, you know what I mean? Like, it's not always this fully dramatic, big ass change, okay? So yeah, that may be a thing. Let's see, Mercury in Aquarius that same day in your second house will be squaring Uranus in Taurus in your fifth house. So your thoughts, your communication pattern regarding the things you value, or talking about the things you value, or, you know, how you want to make your money, or maybe it is talking about money. it's not communicated clearly when it comes to fifth house matters. So I would say that maybe there was an argument on this day or around this day with Mercury squaring Uranus. To me, this is just talking about, again, this square where that energy is stuck and it's not out, especially with Mercury and a square. This definitely means either a delayed thought, like a delayed reaction, not understanding something in the moment, but then getting it later on, or it means whatever it is you're trying to communicate, it's just not coming out clearly. There's too much tension in the body. So think about it this way for like my scientists out there. It's like, pretend that scientists, look at this, understand. No, I'm just kidding. That was terrible. Just like, think about all this friction going on in the body. It's trying to come out, but it's like, if you don't do it often enough, which is the point of a square, you're supposed to practice so that way the squares get better and your energy flows out. Because if you don't practice with the squares, then it's going to come out like this. And that's what I think happens for you guys February 16th. And obviously, because it's a transit, there's really no way to avoid this. This is the whole point to monthly forecast. This is just like set it and forget it for these type of energies, these hard energies. For people who have things going on in their life, or maybe they get easily stressed out with energies like this, so they can prepare themselves like, okay, talk slower during this time frame to avoid conflict, because conflict stresses me out. Like, that's the point, and a lot of people don't understand that. Besides, you know, genuinely being interested in these things. Okay, February 17th, Venus in Aquarius is conjunct Pluto in Aquarius in your guys' second house. To me, this is talking 1010% about the things you guys value when it comes to Venus-like things, deeply transformative thoughts when it comes to trying to do better. So for those of you where this is talking about romance or possibly sexual encounters or intimacy, whatever, you guys may be thinking during this time, is this the right move? Is this the right time for me to be hooking up with people? Are we looking for the same thing? Do I have time for this? Like, is this, I'm focusing on my sixth house things. Like, this kind of distracts me, or it puts me in this place mentally. Okay. You guys may be thinking about the type of people you attract. Are these the type of people you value? Like, think about a therapy session when it comes to Venus-like things, which is usually talking about breakups or a relationship you're currently in that you're having trouble with. This is literally that. It's a therapy session with yourself. And you guys will be able to see something, because Pluto is very psychological, and it's basically showing you, it's a mirror showing you your shadows, okay? And when Pluto gets a new neighbor, a planet that it's talking to in a positive way, you guys are able to use this to your benefit. So I think we're all, to some degree, whether we lack self-awareness or not, aware of negative things about ourselves, whether it's surface level or not. But whether we want to change it, work on it, that's a whole other level. Sometimes for some of us, we're waiting on transits, certain energies to help us in our life. Because for some of us, and a lot of people aren't going to get this or believe this, it's very, it's not that it's impossible to just have the willpower to change. But there's a lot of people out there with their natal charts in astrology that just don't have it, as it just may be harder for a lot of people to be able to do something that's already hard to begin with than other people. And I think we as the collective should keep an open mind to that, that whatever is easy for you guys may be really hard for others, and whatever is hard for you guys may be easier for other people. It's not always so much not wanting something bad enough to make it happen. It's not always about that. I think if it was, we would all be doing whatever it is we have to do to get what it is we want. So just, keep an open mind with that. But with Venus conjunct Pluto in your second house, this is telling me you guys will be reevaluating how you guys make your money. Are you guys happy about the way you make your money? Do you want to make money in a different type of way? I'm getting something with fun. I know I said it before. It's either talking about maybe adding romance to your everyday living, or workspace. Maybe you want to have fun at work. I'm not too sure, but this is what I'm picking up on. Anyway, February 18th, Sun enters Pisces in your third house. So it's leaving Aquarius in your second house, and it's entering your third house. So anytime the Sun is in Pisces, beautiful, because it doesn't matter if you have gifts or not. You will be so in touch with that intuition. It is the quietest intuition ever. It's silent, yet you're in tune with it. So you guys will be able to see things very clearly with third house matters. This could talk about you guys learning something, wanting to communicate something, seeing through your local community very clearly. Okay, so the next day, February 19th, we have the North Node in Aries in your fourth house, and it's conjunct Chiron in Aries in your fourth house in 16 degrees, fourth house energy. Okay, what does this mean? So with the North Node being in Aries, number one, you guys should definitely be feeling this energy of feeling driven to focus on yourself. Maybe be, for those of you, because everyone's going to have a different storyline. No, you know what? I'm just going to talk about fourth house matters for you guys. For you guys are probably feeling this in regards to fourth house energy. Possibly wanting to buy a home, create a family, maybe have children, like I said before, moving to a different place, just a fourth house energy that makes you guys happy, because Aries energy is the self. And this is what we as the collective are all going to be feeling, whether we're into astrology or not. The North Node, we're going to be going in that direction one way or another. So I think you guys will just want to do the things you guys want to do at home. This could also be having, like I said, there's something about fun here. And Aries energy, I know this energy gets a bad rap, and I'm going to say it, yeah, I'm an Aries. But however, they are the baby of the zodiac for a reason. They're naive, they're childlike. So what do you have fun as a child, okay? This is why the fire signs are fun. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Say what you want about them, but they're a good time, okay? So you guys may be feeling that energy of just either having fun or building a home, building a family, buying a home, doing whatever it is you guys want to do. You guys may be a little selfish when it comes to these things. Or if you guys have all of those things already, then you guys just may want to start making decisions, but not group decisions, Or maybe you guys want to start being like the leader in the group at home, because you guys are not, with the North Node being in Aries, this is supposed to be the evolved version of Aries. So the Aries should not be dominating people to get it to agree. It's a leader in its like natural habitat. So anyway, with this conjunct Chiron, this is some type of wound that you guys will be very much in touch with, more so at home, in private. But it's an energy that focuses at home. So this could be a limited mindset. It could be thoughts that you've been telling yourself without being consciously aware of your whole life that no longer resonate with you, and then now you're seeing it. You could be seeing it because you could see some type of delay or hold up or block with whatever it is you're trying to accomplish in the month of February. With the things, since you guys are questioning the things you guys value, I could see this definitely connecting with home life. Maybe you guys, since things are changing with this, or beginning to change, there's some type of shift happening where you're thinking differently, especially because Pluto is here now. Actually, that could be really good for you guys. That could be really good. It could be hard at first, but especially since you guys are Capricorns, or some of you are, you guys will be able to handle it. Not a problem. Oh my God, wait, I'm sorry. I feel like such an idiot. You guys just handled it in your first house. I don't know. I have that natally, so I'm used to that, but I kind of wonder how that was for you guys. How did you guys handle that? I wonder if that was rough for you guys. Interesting. Anyway, so the things you guys value, I think you'll be in touch with as to why it doesn't resonate with you, maybe why you guys are in the position you're in right now and how it relates to home, and you guys can heal this during this time, especially with that sun in Pisces. Okay, so February 21st, Venus in Aquarius in your second house is conjunct Mars in Aquarius in your second house. I like this energy because to me this is opposite sex getting along. So you guys should be definitely getting along with the opposite sex. This is something you could value at this time. Again, for some of you that is like hooking up with other people. You guys would definitely be a sex magnet for sure. You guys may be appreciating, valuing the opposite sex during this time. You may be appreciating sex in general. Maybe this is actually what you guys are reflecting on. Maybe you guys, you know, I don't know, have a hard time expressing yourselves, you know, with Mars energy being in that fourth house. But maybe this is something you guys actually value, that Venus energy. In Aquarius, like something very different, maybe something that's even exotic, who knows. I think with Uranus being in your guys' fifth house, there's definitely some type of shakeup when it comes to having fun, how you guys have fun, and the type of partners you guys are attracting when it comes to romance. Okay, so the third week, what did I channel? I feel like you guys are in the audience with someone you know, and you guys are watching someone or something you built. I'm getting 6 of Wands energy and 8 of Wands in tarot. There's some type of victory and a message from Spirit. So, third week of February. So Venus enters Aquarius. Okay, so with Aquarius energy, this can also be groups of people. You guys could definitely value possibly technology, the internet, humanitarian-like things, being around a group of friends. But let's try to figure out this transit. So Mercury in Aquarius is squaring Uranus. Okay, so Mercury is in your second house and it's squaring Uranus. Okay, so definitely some type of miscommunication. And then Venus conjuncts Pluto, so there's something transformative happening. Then there's intuition happening with the sun entering Pisces. North node conjunct Chiron, seeing some type of wound that needs healing. Then the 21st, Venus in Aquarius is conjunct Mars, so being attractive. So I think with what I channeled, So anytime I see an audience or a stage, I'm always thinking of fifth house activities, always, because this belongs traditionally to Leo, and Leos stand out. They are on stage. They are literally the sun. And when the sun's out, it's shining, it's bright. The reason they're on stage and it's bright and we see them, because more times than not, you know, even I make my jokes about Leos, but usually you feel happy around them. They usually have funny jokes. They're cute, like, or they're attractive. There's something about them that stands out when they're using their energy in a positive way. But the fact that I'm picking up on Six of Wands, and Eight of Wands, and I'm looking at the transits that we have going on the third week of February. In general, I'm not a fan of Six of Wands. To me, it's funny because it's probably just a personal thing, because Six of Wands in tarot is a victory card, okay? It's a victory where people can see your victory. You know, it's somebody on a white horse, and they're on that white horse and they feel really good about themselves, and people are cheering this person on. To me, I think of it as possible manipulation, and also ego. So ego, I think obvious. I think it's obvious why I feel that way. You know, you don't always have to feel a victory and have it public, right? But at the same time, me personally, as an Aries, I understand this energy, and I'm also, I feel like anyway, pretty open-minded. So I understand, I feel like why some individuals do truly need to have their victories public, and I don't think they should be shamed for it. However, with Six of Wands, and the fact that I'm seeing you guys sitting next to someone and watching someone, I do think of Six of Wands as possible manipulation, where there's people in your life that are cheering you on, or like telling you the things you want to hear. Like what would be the reason for this? Not to like hurt you or get at you, but it's like they're yes people. I feel like those people on the Six of Wands card, I feel like they're just yes people. It's like when you see successful people and you just want to ride with them, so you just tell them whatever it is they want to hear. Like, I feel like that's what you're seeing with Six of Wands. And I know it's probably just me, because it's a very positive card, but this is what I see. So I feel like you guys, the third week of February, may be popular. And when I say popular, I just mean like well liked with either friends or a friend. And then it's like whatever you guys are watching together or observing together. And to me, I always think this is probably the cell phone more times than not. That energy is something that you guys may feel likes you guys too. And this could be possible with, excuse me, Venus conjunct Mars. Like I said, you guys will be sexually magnetic, or just magnetic in general with the opposite sex. But I feel like there is some type of gossipy energy going on, because with Eight of Wands, if you guys aren't actually with like friends and talking about what it is you guys are doing, or the fact that somebody likes you guys or is into you guys, then maybe like the person I'm seeing you guys with is really like spirit or something like that, like sun, in Pisces energy, because I'm getting 8 of Wands. And anytime I feel 8 of Wands, it's always spirit guides whispering in your ear. Like, I always see it all the time. So I know right away it's something to do with getting some type of intuitive hit. You're getting some type of message. So you guys just may feel very positive about yourself because you feel very attractive, very wanted, and also possibly popular in general with friends and people at this time. That it could also be a thing as well. Maybe you guys, what I'm seeing is you guys observing yourselves on stage, you know? And it's really just this Sun and Pisces energy, being able to be intuitively in tune with all of it. But that Sun squaring Uranus, the beginning of the week, I think that's where I'm thinking maybe there's some type of manipulation with yourselves, because with the Sun squaring Uranus, this is, or I'm sorry, Mercury squaring Uranus. This is not understanding something. This is something not going through as planned, or not necessarily, something not happening as planned, almost like a Tower moment, or something you guys are trying to express not coming through clearly. And Mercury in Aquarius to me is a very smart energy. It's the Star card in tarot. I mean, it's not. It's Six of Swords in tarot. But Six of Swords in tarot is literally being able to make things that you normally wouldn't be able to see. You guys are now able to make it, like, you're making the non-tangible tangible. It's making like the paranormal experiences visible for all to see. I hope that makes sense. So that's why I think of this as the Star card, because you're getting downloads, intuitive hits from spirit. So even those Aquariuses that are very scientific and analytical, they need the proof, the evidence. Who do you think is telling them to get the proof and the evidence? It's the stars, it's the download hits, it's Uranus saying, hey, here you go with this idea. This is probably this. Research this some more. But you know, anyway, okay. So the last week of February, let's move on. Last week of February, Mercury enters Pisces in the 3rd house. Leaves your 2nd house. Then we have February 24th, a full moon in Virgo in your 9th house. I'm like beet red right now. Okay, so Mercury in the 3rd house in Pisces. What does this tell me? Your thoughts will be extremely intuitive. You guys may possibly be communicating really nicely and peacefully to, you know, your local neighborhood, or, you know, your neighbors, your cousins, sisters, whoever. You may be, whatever it is you guys are researching, learning about, understanding this on an intuitive level, excuse me, very clearly at this time. With Pisces, the ruler being Neptune and Jupiter, you guys may be having fun with this as well, because Jupiter's in your 5th house, and you may want to expand on this. So then the full moon enters your 9th house in Virgo. So like I said before, some of you guys are definitely either traveling or trying to plan a traveling trip in the future. So full moon will be illuminating 9th house matters in a Virgo type of way. So you guys could be educating yourselves on how to, you know, take care of your body when it comes to, like, your body and your mind and your soul, 1000%. Or you guys could be learning, teaching your guys' self. Wait, why did I say it like that? You guys could be teaching yourself, I'm sorry, because it's in 5 degrees. So I'm going to look at the 5th house, and we have the ruler of the 9th house, Jupiter, in the 5th house. So I think, and with Mercury, the ruler of Virgo, being in the 3rd house, I think, again, I just see this same theme playing out. I don't know how else to say it besides traveling for some of you. And then it's learning and educating yourselves on other things. I feel like that connect back to that 6th house energy. It's like about you guys, your routine, your health, your body, possibly work, maybe even wanting to move. With this North Node and Chiron conjunction, this could be realizing the wound is home, especially with 16 degrees, and realizing that maybe moving would be better. Maybe your place of home no longer serves a purpose for you guys. Maybe it's like your everyday routine that you guys currently have going on. It's like all of it needs to change. Do you guys value this at this time? That could definitely be something playing out for you guys right now. So yeah, full moon in Virgo will definitely be illuminating your health. Okay, definitely Virgo-like things, but in a 9th house type of way. And again, there's something about wanting to have fun. Adding fun into the mix of your life. All right, that same day, February 24th, Venus in Aquarius in your 2nd house is squaring Jupiter in Taurus in your 5th house. So whatever it is you guys are trying to achieve at this time, whether it's romance, money, learning about how to maybe change your love life, your mindset on love, or your mindset on how you make your money, or create artwork. This could be this too. There's a block. So again, when Jupiter is involved, you guys could end up doing the opposite thing that just won't make you happy. But it's like, because there's a block, there's a square, you guys cannot move forward at this time on something you guys want to move forward with. So I think what may happen is you guys may either overdo it then, because whatever Jupiter touches, it expands upon. So maybe you guys will overspend. You guys could be frustrated with artwork, and I don't know, let's say this is painting, whatever creative stuff you guys like to do. Maybe you guys buy like a new makeup product, you don't like it, so then you go out and you keep buying new makeup products. These are terrible examples, but I'm just telling you like what this energy could look like, where you are really trying to make something happen, and because you can't, you keep overdoing it. February 27th, Mars in Aquarius in your 2nd house will be squaring Jupiter in Taurus in your 5th house. Same type of energy, very similar. You guys are not able to move forward on something that you have been driven to accomplish, work towards. Honestly, for some of you that have just been like adding something very simple into your life, such as a workout routine, and it's a fun workout routine. This day could look something like not being able to work out that day. Maybe you don't feel good on that day, Mars squaring Jupiter. Not having the stamina to do it. Excuse me. But maybe trying to push yourself, and it's like, okay, well, now you've hurt yourself because, or maybe now you're more sick. I'm just giving you a random example. This could also be fighting in regards to 5th house energy. For those of you that are hooking up with someone, maybe fighting with that person. Let's see. February 28th, Sun in Pisces in your 3rd house is conjunct Mercury in Pisces in your 3rd house. Your thoughts, your mind, your communication you guys just will be very in touch with this. Like, you will understand your mind at this time. You guys could be your own therapist. You'll be able to understand why you guys communicate the way you do, and you'll understand why other people communicate the way they do. I think learning may be very easier for you guys during this time. And that same day, Sun in Pisces conjunct Saturn in Pisces in your third house. So normally these two energies, I don't like when they're talking to one another. However, they're talking to each other in a positive way. So I think the Sun will be shining a light on an energy in regards to work matters. So whatever it is that like you guys are trying to accomplish, you guys will be able to see very clearly, okay, you need to maybe put in these amount of hours, these amount of days, for these amount of years, in order to get, you know, I don't know, the relationship you guys want, or the body you guys want, or, you know, to move up in work matters, things like that. You guys will be able to see the type of work that is necessary in order to accomplish the goals you have set for yourself, okay? And the following day, I also think with the Sun conjunct Saturn, I think this also may be showing you, because it's in the third house, possibly the boundaries you may need to have with other people. And I'm not saying that in a bad way. I just think you may be able to see, with the Sun being here, a light shining brightly. You guys may be able to see very clearly where there needs to be like barriers, you know, like do not cross any further. And you'll be very much in touch with this, because you'll be able to see other people and how they feel too comfortable to, you know, maybe cross a line or ask you certain questions that they shouldn't be asking you with Mercury here. I think you'll also be able to see very clearly, you know, anything to do with learning something, which is what you guys are definitely trying to do. With whatever this is, there's learning involved. You guys are doing something, and you guys will be able to see this clearly with what type of structure may work best for you when it comes to understanding the things you guys are researching about. February 29th, Mercury in Pisces in your third house is sextiling Jupiter in Taurus in your fifth house. So to me, this is talking about possibly traveling, being successful, maybe traveling to somebody, I know I keep saying it throughout the whole reading, but you're hooking up with. Maybe this is being able to create a plan that is well thought out, a plan that consists of fifth house things. So this could be creative endeavors, this could be work related, this could be your daily regimen, how you guys want to add in something different into your life that you guys, that makes you guys happier, okay? With Jupiter energy, this can also be optimism, happiness. So I think your thoughts will definitely be good on this day. You'll be able to communicate on this day. I think traveling, and I think whatever it is you guys didn't understand, or whatever it is you guys weren't able to do in the month of February, you guys should be able to understand why these things didn't happen very clearly around this time frame. Okay, so what did I channel for you guys the last week? People want in on you guys, and you're being selective about it. Also not speaking about it. There's something new about that, about not speaking about it, because I see a mouth mask and a baby in the mouth mask. I see your spirit guides applauding your Cancer energy. There's a shadow aspect to this that you guys are overcoming with other people. Okay, so like I said before, the third week, I'm telling you guys, I feel like, where's Gemini energy? It's in your sixth house. I don't know why, but the third week of February for you guys, I feel like there's a bit of gossip going on. I feel like you guys are, and I wouldn't normally say this about like Capricorn energy, so it either resonates or it doesn't. I'm either misunderstanding it or I'm not, whatever, it doesn't really matter. But to me, because it's your guys' reading, but what I'm picking up on is that you guys are watching your mouth. So you guys with Mercury and Pisces and the sun being here, you guys may see something about yourselves that you realize doesn't serve a purpose, or if I'm wrong, it's like you guys are able to see, like I said before with your third house, that you guys need boundaries, higher boundaries. Like don't be so open with everything you say, because, you know, restriction is needed here. Boundaries are needed here. So with that being said, hold on. People want in on you guys. Okay, Venus, Aquarius, second house. I feel like that makes sense. Uranus being here, Saturn being there. All right. And you guys being selective about it. Also not speaking about it. There's something new about that. See, the fact that I was picking up on that, being selective about it, but also not speaking about it, I feel like you guys are just getting this intuitive hit about not speaking. Anyway, because I see a mouth mask and a baby in the mouth mask. Baby energy, I think of Aries. So there's something you guys are in touch with about yourselves that you guys are controlling. And it has to do with this North Node Chiron conjunction. I see your spirit guides applauding your Cancer energy. Interesting. So 7th house. So 7th house matters. You guys are possibly, it's funny because I'm not really picking up on commitment. I'm not picking up on relationships, like at least serious relationships. But there's something about, there's something here about other people where you guys are not discussing this energy out loud. There's something you recognize about yourselves and you guys are not speaking about it. There's a shadow aspect to this that you guys are overcoming with other people. So the shadow, Pluto forces us to look at our shadow. And it's conjunct, well, it will be at least, Mars. And Mars is the ruler of Aries. Hold on one second. Give me a second here. Applauding your Cancer energy. This could be talking about 4th house, not necessarily the 7th house. I want to see this. Hold on. Yeah, so I'm going to stick with what I said before. So I want to repeat this. The last week of February, people want in on you guys, and you're being selective about it. Also not speaking about it, and there's something new about that, which tells me, and I guess I'm just a little taken back because, and this shouldn't matter, but I personally don't know of any Capricorn that's like that. So so maybe I'm just tapping into somebody's personal, you know, private life instead of like so much as a general reading. But I guess like when I think of the Capricorns I know, I guess I'm picking up on this Scorpio 11th house energy with them. I feel like it's a lot of like, I would have to do a lot of prying to get information out of like any Capricorn I've ever known. Yeah, so, but I'm not getting that here. I am getting an energy where you guys may, and maybe it's just due to the transits that are going on and where they're placed, but I'm getting that you guys would talk about maybe the people that are interested in you guys or that you may be hooking up with. But I think there's somebody of interest to you guys is what I'm seeing. And maybe with this person, you are considering taking them seriously. So therefore, you're not talking about them. And this may be difficult for you guys to do. And I see your spirit guides applauding you guys on this. You guys are overcoming this shadow aspect. So it is a shadowy, a shadow thing. But yes, somehow Jupiter and Mercury, this is like you guys being able to understand, I think, this divine message from spirit as well, because it's Mercury and Pisces and it's talking to Jupiter nonetheless. Yeah, with fifth house matters, there's something I think you guys may be definitely, Jupiter ruler of Sagittarius in your guys' 12th house, you guys may be keeping private. And if it's not romance for some of you, then I think whatever this is, you're keeping your mouth shut about it. And maybe this is what this wound was that you guys got in touch with. That, what was it? It was the 3rd week, right? I believe, yeah, 3rd week of February. North Node conjunct Chiron in your 4th house. You know, 16 degrees. It's 4th house energy, yeah. But it's Cancer energy. So maybe this connects, like, whatever wound you get in touch with your 7th house energy as well. Something about, like, the past not working well with you guys, and you guys recognizing this, I believe, however that means. All right, that's what I got for you guys.